channel. I am Ruby Red for those of you who don't know me. And this video is going to be an eye tutorial, well, face tutorial, whatever you want to call it. A tutorial on this look right here, as requested. So if you want to learn how I did this look, just keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes, and we're gonna go ahead and start with this palette. I used this palette and a palette that I made with a Z palette and Colourpop eyeshadows. But we're gonna start with the Morphe, the KathleenLights by Morphe palette that she did with Morphe, and it looks like this. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen me use this. Mainly I only use it for this shade right here to prime my eyelids. But yeah, we're gonna start with this one right here, and we're gonna start with this color right here, and you're gonna grab a blending brush and just dip it in there, and that's going to be the transition shade for this eye look. So I'm just gonna you're just gonna go back and forth with this color, and you're gonna just try to intensify it as much as you can. If you don't have this palette, you can always go with a different eyeshadow. Colourpop has a lot of colors. They're really affordable. You can, I don't know, Makeup Geek, any colors that look similar to these. They're like burgundy colors. So if you don't have this palette, you can always get another. I think, though, the new palettes that I got from Hush, they have some colors similar to this, so I'm going to see if I can try to recreate this look with a palette that I recently purchased from Hush, and that'll probably be a lot easier to access, since they are not a limited edition on the Hush website. But I'm just gonna, you guys wanted to see this, how I did this look, and these are the products that I used for this look. But in the meantime, but again, I will try to recreate this look with the Hush palettes that I got. I don't know if it's gonna be the Bad Habit or the Sahara palette. Nevertheless, we're just gonna continue, and you're just gonna continue to intensify this eyeshadow color as much as you can. I'm gonna try to even that out, because it's like, I don't know if y'all can see. That's a little better. I think that's as much as it's going to be intensified. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with this shade right here, and it's Going Steady by Colourpop, and it's just gonna brighten up the color a little, so you can see how pretty that color is. And this is the palette that I have. It's a Z palette, and then I just put Colourpop eyeshadows on it. I'm gonna have to buy a Colourpop empty palette though, because I cannot add another row and it just looks kind of odd. Anyway, so you're just gonna do the same thing with this shade. You're gonna hit mainly though on the crease line, and you're just going to intensify again the color. This, you're only going to focus on the crease line, so you can see how it's already darkened up. Kind of like so. And we're gonna try to also put some of it like right here on the outer edges of your eyelid. Sorry, I can't talk. And I'm just gonna use this brush here, this small shader brush with the same color. I'm just gonna go like that. So I'm just going to go back with the brush that I used before with the other color and just try to blend the edges out. Oh, and don't add any additional product to that. Okay, so your eye should look like this, and from here we're going to add the color that is the star in the middle, which is this shade right here, and it is my favorite Colourpop single shadow. It is so beautiful, and it's called Glass Bowl. So you're just gonna use you can use a brush for this, but I like to use my finger just because it's a lot easier to apply that way. So we can just, I'm gonna use this finger right here. So look at that, so pretty. I'm just gonna add it in the middle, like so. And I'm just gonna tap so you can blend out the edges there. Alright, so it should look like this. And then I'm just gonna go back with the small shader brush, and then I'm just gonna go back with this color right here. And I'm just gonna try to add more to the color. So that would be the top part of your eyes, already finished. Alright, so I'm just going to finish the rest of my face and I'll be back and we can finish this eye look. Alright, to finish the rest of this eye look, I'm going to go back with the Kathleen Morphe palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here. And I'm going to use a smaller brush like so. And I'm just going to lightly smudge the, I'm just gonna lightly smudge the color on my line. And I'm just gonna slowly build it up. And make sure to hit this part right here really well so that it will connect with your upper eyeshadow and it won't look like sloppy. Alright, so that should be good, and then I'm just gonna go with the other eye. And now we're gonna go back to this brush right here that we used for this part of our eyes, and then we're gonna go back with this color right here. And that one you'll do it closer to your line right here, kind of making an eyeliner like so. And we're almost done. Now we're just gonna go back with this color right here. It is called Frog, and it's a Supershock shadow from Colourpop. So, and again, you're just gonna, I'm gonna use my thing. You can use a smaller brush like this, or, you know, something small that will fit in your inner corner. But I'm just gonna use my finger. And you don't have to add anything up here. I think like this looks fine, but last time on the picture I did not use anything up here, but I'm gonna see how it looks like using the shade. I don't think it's gonna look that well, but I'm just gonna try anyway. You can stop here though. Okay, so I think if you do it with a brush, you can definitely pull it off as a good look. Because I think with your finger, it'll just be too intense. So that is how it looks like. And now to finish this look, I'm just going to go in with the Ultra Matte Lip in Viper by Colourpop. Again, you don't have to use Colourpop. You can use another color similar to this. Or if you just want to add like a gloss, since your eyes are already like in people's faces. But I think adding this, it just makes it I think adding this color just ties down the whole entire look together. Alright, so this is the finished look. And this is how it turns out.